Imagine still feeling pain from an old injury. You're not alone. Many struggle with rehabilitation after leaving the hospital, facing a daunting gap between professional care and home recovery. While hospitals provide extensive facilities, patients are often discharged before fully recovering. The patient and doctor discuss the necessary steps for continuing rehabilitation at home. However, this conversation often happens quickly, with limited guidance, leading to a slower recovery and potential mental difficulties. As the patient leaves the hospital, they often abandon the rehabilitation trajectory they were meticulously following in the hospital. This often results in patients struggling with their recovery. They lack motivation, don't see immediate results, and lose sight of their long-term goals. Consequently, their recovery period lengthens, and the injury may persist indefinitely if not properly addressed. Discharged patients are left alone in their recovery progress. They lose the connection to the doctor, and to continue, they have to deal with everything on their own. Revivo bridges the gap between hospital care and home recovery. Personalized exercises, real-time feedback, and seamless communication with your physical therapist ensure you never feel alone in your journey. Our product includes 3 main components to aid patients during recovery: a projector that demonstrates exercises, adapting to the user's preferred environment and interests. It makes exercises engaging and less burdensome. A motion tracker that captures movements and provides real-time feedback. The data collected is analyzed by a physical therapist, who offers medical guidance. An integrated timer allows patients to choose exercise durations, giving them more control over their recovery process. The token is the key to our product service system. It activates the device at home, at the hub, and during consultations with the physical therapist. The token ensures a continuous connection with your doctor and the service. Patients are introduced to the product in the hospital, where they are invited to try it before discharge. The doctor explains how the product works and what is expected from the patient during its use. Patients test the core functions of the product through a trial version, showcasing its benefits for their recovery. After the trial, the doctor explains that the patient will be contacted for an introductory session. During this session, they will receive the device and an overview of the Revivo service. A folder summarizing the information, including a QR code to schedule the session, is provided. At the introduction session, the patient is in a small group of people who recently left the hospital. One of our service providers will introduce the patients to the rehabilitation service of Revivo. The hub is a temporary empty location, such as school gyms after classes. It will be the place where patients follow the activities. The activities are organized by instructors who will instruct a certain sport. There will be general sessions and sessions focusing on specific injuries. The progress map allows the patient to follow their trajectory. If the patient doesn't exercise enough, it will lengthen visually to emphasize the importance of consistency. The map is a way to show where the activities take place. It shows the locations on one side. On the other side, patients can see what kind of activities take place. The patient dashboard shows their schedule, progress, and personal interests. Patients can adjust their preferences based on their mood. A contact list of trusted individuals is created, allowing for supportive messages when motivation is low. The agenda interface displays organized events and physical therapy appointments. In a personal conversation with the service provider, patients discuss their interests and goals. This information is used to personalize the device, suggesting suitable exercise programs and themes. While waiting for their personal conversation, patients can interact with each other and get to know each other. After receiving their devices, patients schedule an activity in group. People will be able to plan a session with other patients so that they know there will be a familiar face at the first group session. Patients take the device home from the introduction session and set it up. They select exercises prescribed by the physical therapist. Each exercise is accompanied by a detailed video demonstration showing precisely how to perform the movements. As the patient starts the exercises, the motion tracker activates, capturing every movement with precision. The system provides real-time feedback, correcting their form and ensuring they perform each exercise correctly. Patients can access the website anytime to check the agenda and upcoming activities. When visiting the hub, patients only need their token, which grants access to group sessions. At the hub, they install their token on the device, which will be used to record the movements while the patient is doing the exercises in group. Afterwards, they take their personal token home. The service provider and instructor take care of the device. Following each training session, patients can relax and cool down together, sharing their experiences and encouraging one another. As they attend more frequently, they start to form stronger connections, transforming acquaintances into a supportive community. Patients visit the physical therapist weekly for checkups, bringing their token to transfer exercise data. Doctors manage a list of patients, tracking each one's progress. Physical therapists play a crucial role in encouraging patients to exercise. If patients struggle with exercising at home, physical therapists will try their best to explain the importance of exercising. They will remind them of their long-term goals and assure them that they are free to choose how long they want to exercise. The close contacts of the patient will be notified if they don't exercise enough. Revivo will suggest messages to the contacts that they can use to motivate their loved one. If patients are hesitating to exercise in the hub, the physical therapist will look for a suitable session. They plan it together to ensure attendance. Part of the Revivo site contains an activity feed where patients can upload their activity and receive encouragement from others. The patient can share the activity feed with their close contacts. For the final step, patients return to the hub to hand in the device, but keep the token and have a closing conversation with the service provider. The patients go home with the token that reminds them of their recovery progress, and it's something they can hold on to. Upon full recovery, patients receive a summary of their progress with statistics. Take the first step towards a complete recovery today. Join the Revivo program and reclaim your life. Visit our website to learn more and schedule your introductory session now.